Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Erica Brown. It is the journey to a winning anyway life, and we are ready for it this morning. Come on in. Come on in. I know it's been raining outside, but it's about to be amazing on the inside. Hey, Carol Dulu. Hey, Linnell McFarland. Roy Sales. Good morning, sir. I know you're out there, man, getting it. Hey, Crystal Burton. I think this is going to be something a little deep, but just what you need and you're ready for. It's Hills. Good morning over in Kuwait. Good God Almighty. In Kuwait and on the live. Come on, Renita Holloway. Brandy Lane. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all, Colette, this is Strictly Coaching. And I want to tell some of y'all who go over on YouTube, go subscribe to the new YouTube page. It's called Life Pastor Kyle. That's where we're going to have updates, information, and free coaching and, personal coaching. Hey, Donna, Kevin Matthews, how you doing, man? Tonita, good morning, Tonita and Jackson. First Lady Kyle. Person who gave me my name years ago to Wanda Carr Jefferson. Good morning, Life Pastor. That's all right. I'm going to earn the name today. Ooh, it's a strawberry lemonade. It's so good. Hot, early in the morning. Latoya Harrell, good morning. Look, let's get it in, y'all. Come on, Chris Blake. It's going to be nice, man. It's going to be one of those days. Hey, Shanette, good to see you. Ooh, I want to talk about building a winning anyway life. I got some stuff in here that's going to make this just so big because we want to build something that we can live beyond today with. So come on in. Get these pins out of the way. Good morning, Carlos Divine. Good morning. And thank you for accepting the challenge. I know it's going to be something else, but, there are some people who are just trying to do something better with their lives. And I'm in agreement in every area. So let's do it. Let's do it. Beyond just church. You know what I mean? So I'm just excited. I hope y'all are excited. Hey, Gerald and Wiley Shelvin. And listen, for those of you who are ready for something different tomorrow, 6:00, don't forget to meet us. It's worshiping the word. We're still working on what God's going to do and say tomorrow. I think it's going to be amazing, more than amazing. But listen, hope y'all are here. I'm ready for this morning. I guess y'all know already. I'm just to coach people and to bless people and to help people. She said, start a new job this morning. Come on, Donna Wade. Amen. Hey, Brianna Lane. Listen, Brianna, you're going to have to go subscribe to the new Life Pastor Kyle YouTube page because soon the coaching will only be on Facebook and on that particular page. It won't be on the church page anymore. Unless it's a church word, then I'll put it on the church page, but it won't be there. And so it's going to be new YouTube page, new website, new gifts. So I'm going back to coaching again. I've done it for free for 5 or 6 months. Now we get to deal one-on-one with individuals who are ready to do something differently. So let's go. Y'all ready? Listen, I am ready this morning. I think we're right on time with what we're going to say and do this morning. And I hope y'all are ready for what it is. It's going to be nothing short than amazing this morning. I already know. Good morning, Lester Blunt Jr., man. How you doing, sir? No, today is your son's birthday and many others' birthday. Oh, my God. I don't want to start. It's so many people. And so, listen, congratulations on your new job, Donna Wade. We pray God's blessings on you, that you would enjoy what God's going to do in your life in this season. So listen, I want to take you to an area of your life that is beyond just church. We have church, but I want to create a relationship where your mindset is just winning. Hey, Tanya Green, this is my coaching this morning, y'all. So don't get offended if I'm not using a whole bunch of Bible. I'm just trying to get some things in applicable order so you may be able to apply the things in your life daily. You know what I mean? So here we go. All right. So, hey, Ember Shelvin, good to see you, sir. Oh, I'm a minute early. I'm sorry. I was gone, y'all. I was gone. I was real gone. And so I hope y'all are really ready for this. Look, you can like and share the post or tag somebody. Or better yet, to make it easy, you can just share it. Just share it on your page. And then once we get through, go to your page and delete it. But right now, let people know that what you're doing. Just say in coaching class and just share it. Don't be afraid. We share everything else on our page. Why not share something positive? So let's go. Hey, Trina Morgan, let's get this coaching. Listen, I'm in the area where I'm trying to not force people, but allow people the opportunity or push you beyond where you've been, and make sure that you get some things in your life that you've been needing for a long time, but nobody just took the time to get it to you. And so right now, I want to help you. It's really time to be intentional about everything that you're doing. It's time to be intentional about everything. Hey, Brittany Long, it's time to be intentional about everything that you're doing. Okay, I'm starting out with headbangers right here, head busters and headbangers right here. You have to be intentional about everything you're doing, because look, make your first hashtag everything. Come on, hurry. Your first hashtag is everything. Hey, Tamisha Figaro, your first hashtag is everything. Hashtag everything. Because sometimes we try to make things intentional with God or with certain people. We separate what we do. And so our job is intentional with these people. And then our church is intentional with this thing. But you have to have personal intentions for yourself. You got it? So I see you, Latara, have everything. I see you, Brianna, everything. I see you, Cause Divine, everything. It's now time for, I told you, in this season of our life, we have to make everything God implemented. It means it begins with God. That means God is obligated to fulfill it and carry it out. And at the end, God is obligated to close that thing. I'll see you, Carmen. I see you. I saw you when spinning yesterday. I'm back at it next week. I promise. Demeter Phillips, I see you. I see you, Geraldine. You're going to have a good time this morning. Everything has to be God implemented. Does not mean you have to be deep, Carmen. You don't got to carry. You don't have to carry a cross around in a big Bible. But it says in your private time, you have to say, "Happy Friday" to you too. You have to say, "Okay, is this really what was meant for my life?" And if it's not what was meant for your life, it does not mean you have to be an enemy of it or them. It just means you can't continue doing what you're doing. Bless you, Cedric Moore. Good to see you, man. Listen, and so everything needs to be intentional in your life, not just doing stuff and saying, "I don't know why I did that." No, intentional about it. Hey, Maria Alexandria, you need to be intentional, because everything is either God driven or you driven. The devil can make you do nothing. He just only gives opportunities. The devil doesn't make you do anything. He gives you the opportunity. And it's up to you to evaluate the opportunity and see why you took the opportunity. Look within yourself, not at everybody else. Can I go? Okay, hashtag. You can hashtag everything. We did it. I see y'all. Let's go. Because what all the enemy really wants in your life is an open door for an opportunity. He doesn't bring anything to you. He doesn't make you do anything. Whatever it is, hey, Dr. Marvin Kyle, what he does is he brings you an opportunity, and you have to talk to yourself after the opportunity. I'm gonna help you. I'm going with it. Understand this. Everybody will walk through a wilderness experience one day. It won't be perfect. Everybody will walk through a wilderness experience one day. You will walk through. Good morning, Raquel Kyle. Good to see you. Everyone will walk through a wilderness experience one day. Hey, Latasha Jackson, you got to go subscribe to the Life Pastor Kyle YouTube page as well. That's coming up. So this page will not have coaching on it, but hey, we'll get that. Everybody will go through a wilderness experience one day. You get it? Everybody will walk through a fire one day. Come on, Lester Blunt, I'm going. Everybody will go through rough places one day, but you shouldn't stay where you're only meant to walk through one day for 40 days. And 40 days shouldn't turn into 40 years. I'm not preaching. I'm just giving you clarity and giving you facts. Can we move forward? So what you have to do is you have to see what we've been talking about for so long, your endurance. I think when you're in spin class, Carmen, I know how that is. When you're in spin class, there's an area that says, okay, you've done good. You ain't got to stand up. There's an area that says this. You need to be able to endure. Hey, Kiara, good morning. Good morning. Lady Norma, good to see you. It is so, oh my God. Bless you this morning. Good to see you early in the morning. And so listen, Geraldine, understand this. You have to endure. Everybody will have a wilderness. Everyone will have a go-through day. Everyone will have rough days. But at the end of it, hey, Ivan, good to see you. You will have to endure. We've been talking about it so much. You will have to endure. But here is where it switches over. You have to see endurance as a bridge and not frustration. Good morning, Matrinia. You have to see endurance as a bridge and not frustration. Hey, Gay Collier, Omaha, Nebraska. Good to see you. Listen, we see endurance as bricks coming against us. And instead of us building a bridge with the bricks, we end up building a wall against the wrong people. So I may hashtag today. Here's one, Maria. What are you building? I want to help you build a winning anyway life. So there's some areas, bless you, Bishop Sanders. Listen, there's some areas you need to build walls. Then there are some areas you need to take those same bricks and build bridges. You have to see endurance as a bridge. Why? Because endurance will increase access. The longer you endure something, there's a different level of access that you get in anybody's life, or even in a business or in a bank. I can now, because I endure, I get out of my car, I go into the bank. I've done that for a number amount of years. I go into the bank, I meet the people, I engage and endure. And so as I am enduring, now I've created a relationship. And so now I don't have to get out of the car. Watch this. Are you ready? Let me show you the access you get when you endure. When they fussed at me and said my name wasn't on this and this wasn't this at the bank, this wasn't this. I'm coaching, I'm helping somebody. As I did that, now that they know me and I went through all the process of endurance, meeting all the people, knowing who I am and knowing how I can go to the bank and walk in with no ID and they'll call my name. Hey, Pastor Kyle, how you doing? Or, hey, Prophet, how you doing? You need something? I say, yeah, I need XXXY. I don't have my ID. They tell me, you don't even need it. Hey, Kimberly, good to see you. God bless you for coming this morning. They'll say, you don't even need it because I've endured the process and now I have access. So I can go and get things that it takes other people process. And now I got access. You get it? You get it? And so listen, endurance will make you a testimony to encourage others who are downtrodden or doubting. So your endurance is always your testimony. Can I keep moving? Endurance will prepare you for your personal transformation. Your personal transformation is not what you do in front of people. It's for the things you do in the hidden times of your life. Endurance is for the testimony of your personal transformation. Watch this. For your favor or towards your favor, your personal transformation towards your favor. That's toward when you start seeing access to things and seeing favor that you didn't see before. Your endurance will also help you with your personal transformation toward your life promotion. When God says, okay, you've been here long enough, it's time to move up. Your endurance is what gets you there. You can never get there if you don't endure. And it's also for your spiritual empowerment. You need to be enduring. The Bible says endure hardness as a good soldier. I'm not preaching. It'll also help you toward your financial harvest. Because if you can't endure, you can't go out to eat with everybody all the time when you're trying to save money and build money to do some things. Come on, Raquel. You got to save money to do some things. You have to endure. I almost stay here. You have to endure. You have to endure. So the way I have to endure is I have to I'm helping y'all now. I'm going to help you build a winning anyway life, not the life you built that you quit. That wasn't winning anyway. The reason why I'm the winning anyway life coach, everybody has a winning this, winning that. I'm good with that. But if I can't win anyway, that means against all odds. That means I'm winning in spite of what's in front of me, in spite of what I've been through. What I have to do is I have to re-identify me to me. Come on, y'all. Quick coaching this morning. I have to re-identify me to me. I'm not worried about how you see me. I'm having to now re-identify me to me. Come on, Dr. Marvin. Come on, fam. I have to re-identify who I am to myself. I am somebody. How do you know? I've been through a pandemic. I've been through where money wasn't the same. I've been through where I had to trust God with nothing. I've been through, the reason why people think, oh, pastor's good, but first lady, they're good. No, the deal is I've learned how to win anyway. And some of y'all play cards. I don't know how to play cards really. Uno and Go Fish, stuff like that. But listen, the reality of it is I have a poker face. And my poker face is my smile. I can smile and know you lying to me. You know why? Because I'm a winner. And a winner says, I don't allow your lie to dictate the truth that I know. Come on, Demeter Phillips. You have to re-identify me to me. Hey, Lester Blunt Jr., come on. Good to see you, man. Good to see everybody. Listen. You have to re-identify you to you. Can I go further? Let's keep going on this coaching journey, y'all. It's going to be so good this morning. I'm already having a good time. The new phones and the new TVs that they have, the new updates on the iPhones have a thing called picture in picture. Okay? It's called picture in picture. I'm going to come back to that. Hey, Relison, good to see you. I see you enjoying life. That's a wonderful thing. Tamla Ricks, Minister Ricks, there's a new thing on pictures and phones called picture in picture. Now I'm going to come back to it, because whenever you're on the journey to a winning anyway life, whenever you decide I'm tired of losing and today I am about to win no matter what's going on, you have to realize this one thing. You ready? Here we go. Everything is not worth confronting. No. You can't stop, as my daddy would say, Demeter Phillips, you can't stop and chase every rabbit when you're hunting for deers. Hey, Mike Fernandez, I'll say it again. You can't stop chasing, you can't stop and chase rabbits when you're hunting for deers. Hey, Tiffany Hart, God bless you. Your posts are blessing me. I'm stealing a bunch of them too. You cannot shoot at rabbits and squirrels. Oh, can y'all hear me very well? You can't shoot at rabbits and squirrels when you're hunting for deer. Okay? Let me tell you why. Because if you shoot at a rabbit or a squirrel, the deer will hear you coming and you will scare off what you're really hunting for. Are y'all ready? I'm on the way. You cannot, everything is not worth confronting, because sometimes some things that are confronted can become unnecessary confrontation. Woo! Everything is not worth confronting. Let's go. When you know that there is a truth, when you know that there is something different based on how you feel, based on my own personal perception, we may not come into agreement. Now, even though I can understand what you're saying, I don't necessarily have to agree. And if I don't agree and you come into confrontation because I don't agree, then that's not a relationship. That's controlling. Can I move on? Because once you figure out what's not worth confronting, there are some truths, even if it's a truth, that are only worth ignoring because it's only your particular truth. And people are not going to agree with your truth. And it's okay. It's okay to not agree. As long as you understand it's my truth and you respect, come on, winning, my truth. Let me help you now. Let's go back to that picture in picture. Because some things, if you chase the rabbits, you miss the deer. I'm coming to one to call. Watch this. Because some things are only distractions from the bigger picture. Let me help you, Renita Holloway. Here we come. You ready? Picture in picture is on a phone. It allows you the opportunity now to, while you're on FaceTime, to go somewhere else. But when you go somewhere else, it minimizes what is supposed to be your focus. And now what is your focus is the biggest thing on your screen. Y'all didn't get me? Okay, let's go move further. On your television, you can do another picture inside of your whole screen to make sure you don't miss a part that's coming up on something else. What do you mean? The picture in picture is when there is a smaller picture in the bigger picture. And sometimes the smaller picture is not worth paying consistent attention to, because now is the time you have to focus on the big picture. Come on. You've been through a pandemic. You've survived. You kept your money. You kept your mind. You've been through hell, but you came out and you don't even spend it like smoke. But you cannot continue to give consistent focus to the picture in picture. You cannot allow the distraction to pull you away from what you're really watching. It's funny how you can be watching the Super Bowl and then looking at another show, and then somebody say, touchdown, did you see it? You say, oh, I was looking at the other thing. You are watching a picture in picture. And so you have to not be fooled by the picture in picture. You have to not be fooled by what it is that God is trying to show you. That's a big picture. Now, don't be mad at me. I'm coaching Lester Blunt. Here we come. Don't be mad at me because some of you only have picture in picture vision. What do you mean? It means you really have no focus. You can't even see the big picture. All you see is whatever it is that distracts you because you have no focus. You have no focus because you have no vision. You have no vision because you have no sight. You have no sight because you have no mentor to guide you and to say, stay this way. Don't worry about that, and tell you why you're where you are. I have to go in a minute. I don't want to be long, but I'm helping somebody. Y'all tag somebody. Like, no, don't tag anybody. Just share it on your page, delete it later. Matter of fact, don't even do it. Let's just stay in here together. Let's just hang out together, okay? We here. Y'all ready? Let's go. So you got to make sure that you're not fooled, because know this. You are always building in your life. Come over here to Holloway. I'm ready. You are always building in your life. See, here is the perception that we've gotten in life, that we can take off from living anytime we get ready. Come on, Emma Shelvin. I'm in here now. The perception about life is that we can take off anytime we get ready. If I'm tired, I can just take off. If I don't want to deal, I can just shut down. The reality of it is your life never ends. If you sleep in the bed all day, your life never ends. If you go work out, your life doesn't end. Life doesn't stop because you turn off the clock. Can I help somebody? Your life gonna continue to go. Now, the point is, you just gonna take longer to get to the winning anyway life that you desire. Okay, so everything you do, everything and every day what you do in life, you're always building. The thing is, what you are building is up to you. And how long you take to complete it is up to you. And there are some key points I was going to put in my book. I went back to my book in my computer and took some points out, and I'm going to give them to you this morning. Just a couple. I'm not giving them all to you. Come on, Carmen. You building something. So there are some points I want to give you, because when you understand it, then you'll realize everything I do matters. Yeah, Carmen, no breaks. Everything I do matters. See, I could go, Carmen, I could teach that. I could take that and flip that on you. Watch this. Life is like getting in a car that only has potential to slow the gears down, but it never stops. So you don't get a chance to not pay attention to where you're going. You don't get a chance to have real conversations, because that car of life is going to continue to go. Watch this. You spell brakes, B-R-E-A-K-S. I would say no, B-R-K-E-S. No brakes. You don't get a chance to stop. You think you stop, but every day is another day on the clock of your life. And because you stop your clock does not mean that the life clock stops for you. Okay, let's move on. That was just, hey, y'all throw it out there. I just grab it and give prophetic clarity to it as we keep moving. So listen. There are some key points I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you, listen. They're really it will call my winning points. And if you execute them, they will shift the trajectory of your life even more in the direction of your personal success. Okay? I'm not trying to get you to make me rich. I'm trying to show you how to have personal success. You ready? Here we go. Because no. One of them is how we deal with people will determine the growth and the depth of our personal success. Come on, Geraldine, we're going in now. How we deal with people will determine the growth of our personal success. Many people think, I don't need nobody. I don't need them. I don't need this. I don't need that. But until you ask God, because here's the deal. If God has given you someone for your personal development, just because you get rid of them does not mean that God won't replace them with somebody else to give you equal or more resistance. Because the goal is your development, not your happiness. Ooh, I gotta go. Because see, happiness makes people spoiled, immature, and underdeveloped. But when you are developed, things change. Yeah, Nick, that's it. How we deal with people, man, determines that. Listen, can I keep moving? Can I keep moving? Because number one, I want to give you one hard one, Relison. I know you down there in New Orleans. Here we go. You ready? Because when we learn to deal with people, I'm giving you two of the points that keeps us from succeeding and living a winning anyway life. You ready? Number one, you have to learn. Here's a good one for you. Now I'm gonna turn sideways because some of y'all might try to shoot at me, and I want to do my matrix and move back. I'll pick a square. Pick a vowel. Y'all ready? I'm gonna pick this one right here. You ready? Learn to speak without accusing. When you learn to speak without accusing, it's going to save you hours of unproductive conversations. Because when every time you talk, I'm gonna do my get out now. Whenever you talk, y'all hear my get out. Whenever you talk and you accusing everybody else and not taking responsibility for you, you are preparing yourself for hours of unproductive conversation. Here's the worst part. Sometimes the conversation is going to be silent. Because if you want to talk about us taking responsibility, that's one thing. But whenever you begin to accuse me with your personal innocence, then we're going to have hours of conversation, even if I don't say anything to you. Because I'm this kind of person. I'm full of wisdom. I'm full of power. So me not talking to you creates a conversation. Why? Because I know who I am. I know who I am. I know who I'm created to be. I know who I am. So my silence creates a conversation. Why? Because I'm going to watch you make mistakes that I could have helped you change. And I'll watch your pride take over. Because you can't talk to somebody when they're offended. And you can't make people not be offended when you speak accusing everybody. When you could simply ask a question to get clarity or understanding. Speak without accusing. That's number one. Can we keep moving? I'm trying to build you a winning anyway life. I'm gonna tell you, Nick, how you not internalize it. That's what I'm saying. You have to change your mindset. I'm going, Nick. Hang with me a little while. Hang with me about 30 more minutes if you can. I'm gonna help you right here. Number two, you have to give without sparing, which means you have to understand the power and the principle of reciprocation. Okay. Let me say how you do this. Don't overthink your generosity. If you're generous, just give. If you're generous, just give. Now, number two gonna go with number three. If you're generous, just give. You got it? If you're generous, just give. And let it come back to you in ways, but pay attention because it will come back in a blessed way. Okay? Last one I'll give you in this section. Okay, we gotta go. Share without pretending. That's my last one. Share without pretending. Why would you say it? These are marriage points, but these are life points, Nick. See, this is even in business. These are good marriage points too, but this is in your life. See, okay, for me, winning anyway is my life. My wife joins me, but it is my life. And so the reason why they're good marriage points and but they're good life points is because if I don't learn how to be married to the relationships that I'm in, then I will end up damaging the relationships because I'm not committed to them. There's no commitment. Okay, here we come. Okay, share without pretending. I'm gonna explain it to you. Because real motives are always revealed over time. You ready, Geraldine? Real motives are always revealed over time. Why would you say that? Because people say things like, I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. That's why a lot of times I ride around with, a couple $100 in my car in 5s or 10s or 20s, and I pass them out to people at gas stations or in the store. People I don't know. This is how you do it, Nick. You sow seed so you know it is faith seed. You help people, you share with people, you bless people, you seed into people that you don't know. Because then God will bring you in the company of the people who want to know you. Can I keep going? Because again, real motives are revealed over time. I'm going somewhere. People say, I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. Well, my heart does things and don't look back. That's for some people. Okay. Out of the kindness of my heart. Or because I'm a giver. See, I can say these words. Because I'm a giver. Or because I really love you. Okay. But then they complain about what you're not doing. And then tell you what you should be doing. Then you'll find out that the whole motive was to control you. It was never because I'm a giving person, so I just give. I give to people. I do things. I surprise people. I went with a pastor yesterday who called me to take me out. Okay, Uncle Walt called, said, "Look, the Lord put you on my heart. I just want to get away and take you out." Uncle Walt took me out. Said, "We're gonna go to Top Golf. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go over here." Carmen, it is. Kindness and generosity is priceless, and in this day, it's a gift because most people aren't kind and they are not generous. And so most people who are kind and generous, here comes Nick, are taken advantage of by people who have not matured through the process. What do you mean? The Bible says, with loving kindness have I drawn thee. So people are loving and kind to people who have issues and who have situations, trying to show them that it's okay. You are okay. I'm not judging you. You're good. And you draw them in. And like the Bible says, a dog returns to his own vomit. Eventually, when their level of immaturity or undevelopment is not taken care of, they flip on you. And when they flip, the same dog turns to rend you, bite you, tear you apart. The same one that I can't go there. Same one, that's not where I'm going. Same one that messes you up, and you have to shift that thing. Pastor, Dr., Coach, Preacher, Prophet, Pastor Alma Bamberg, good to see you. You are doing a fabulous job. I see you. I see you. I see you. And so it's hard when you are being kind and generous. So you have to just go ahead and just do it. You have to just do it. And so real motives are revealed over time. But then when people complain about what you're not doing, say, well, you should have did it like this, should have did it like that. See, they had a motive the whole time. You just wasn't paying attention, and your discernment was not high. You lowered your discernment because you felt like somebody was genuine. Can I keep moving? And this is a good one because it leads you to an area that says forgive. Can I help somebody? Here's another one. So as you move on in life, you have to realize when you forgive, release the proclivity to still punish. I'm helping somebody win right now. I'm helping you really get this win in your spirit, because oftentimes we say we're winning and we're not winning. We're still running. There are areas of winning that takes resolve. I won here. I won here. I won here. I won here. And so listen. So what you have to do is you have to understand that when you say forgive, it is not a you thing. It is a God thing. And so you don't have the right to say, I forgive, and still execute small levels. Here we go. Of picture-in-picture punishment. I'm really preaching, but I'm really talking to you. I want to talk to you in application form. Come on, get it. You can't say I forgive and I forgave, and then you don't release the natural proclivity, to hold it. You don't release that to still have picture-in-picture punishment. What it means is you say I forgive, you say I'm done. You say, okay, I'm past that. To forgive means it can be present, but it does not have the same hold or does not have an effect in my life. But if you still have a picture-in-picture where you say, I'm not going to forget, guess what? You really haven't forgiven. You're trying to hold it, and now you're trying to judge somebody. At the same time, you call God to judge them. He has to come by your house to pick up papers. He has to also judge you. You can't tell God on somebody else, and God says, but you were present. You just left the house. You were present. You just left the club. Come on, you got a picture-in-picture. Don't show me their big picture. Look at the right side, the small picture-in-picture. We have to mature to that point so we can forgive and begin to really live a real winning anyway life, which means it doesn't hinder us. Can I keep moving? Oh, y'all, we're on 34 minutes. Oh my God. So as you're rebuilding your winning anyway life, after you change your personal perception you've had about yourself, you have to do this. Can you hear me? I'm going to talk to you very well and we out of here. You have to do something to bless yourself. Come on. You have to do something to bless yourself. Why do you say that, Prophet? Let me tell you why I say bless yourself. In some areas of your life, you can't give more to others than you give to yourself. Let me give you an example. I'm helping some people start back. I'm coaching people in their health now, in losing weight and things of that sort. I explained to someone, morning. Can y'all not judge me for a minute? Can y'all not, for 1 minute, can y'all not judge me? Okay, listen. People who work out in the morning have better results than people who work out in the evening. Yeah, Pastor Albert Bernberg. Do something to bless yourself. You have to do something to bless yourself. Because if you don't, you end up giving so much of yourself to everybody else, and then you'll end up empty. You will end up empty. I'm trying, Deja. You'll end up empty. Let me show you why. Listen, I said do something to help yourself. I didn't say show your immaturity and selfishness. I said do something to help yourself. Let me show you why. People who work out in the evening, it's impossible to give 100% of yourself to yourself after you woke up, took care of the kids, cleaned the house, drove to work through traffic, went to work, gave your best at work, dealt with crazy people, answered phones, dealt with homeschooling your kids, did all this. Then you dress up and say, I'm about to work out. You're only going to give yourself about 75% of your best because you don't have 100% of you to give. Now, don't just use that for working out. Use it for the whole agenda of your life. When you want to wake up, you should have prayer time in the morning. Don't give God what's left over. Now I lay me down to sleep. Foolishness. No, God, thank you for waking me up. Morning is when you wake up and my workouts in the morning has become my devotion time sometimes. It's such a blessing because I'm able to give all of me who is refreshed. That's our prayer on Sunday from 11 to 12. We're going to be on live prayer from Sunday from 11 to 12. And you know what our prayer is? God, forgive us. Second level of our prayer is God, restore what we thought we lost and didn't do because we didn't do what you want us to do during the pandemic, and then refresh us. Come on, we got to move. And so here it is. So I use that for my devotion time because I'm giving myself my best first. So now when I leave my house and go to meetings, I'm able to give people the best of me because I've already given myself the best of me. Well, I'll say this like this. I'm able to give people the best of me because I've already given myself the blessed of me. Is that better? I'm able to give you more of God. I'm able to give you more patience. I'm able to give you more peace. I'm able to give you more love because I fueled and filled myself first thing in the morning. Whether it's a workout, whether it's devotion, whatever it is, I've given myself what I need to give out. So normally, if I didn't do it, I may run out by lunch. And now, come on, let me help some of y'all. And then you're ready to cuss somebody out after lunch. Your lunch is not you going to lunch enjoying the blessing of the day. Your lunch is going to lunch with somebody to talk about somebody else that has made you mad all morning. Number one, because you didn't start the first level of the trajectory of your life in the morning toward God. You put it towards something else. And now you want the residual of your relationship with God that you have not refueled before you started your day. How can you build a winning anyway life when you're not giving yourself the blessed of you? Can I move? I got to go, y'all, punching my time. Listen. See, I've explained a lot of people, a lot of coaches. I'm not against anybody coaching that do their thing, but a lot of coaches tell you either have your 3, your 5, and your 10-year plan. I told you last year and year before last, you will have no use for a 3, a 5, and a 10-year plan. Explain, prophet. Explain, coach. I'll tell you. Because as you see, one thing can happen in the earth that rips apart your 3, your 5, and your 10-year plan. Now all plans were shifted and thrown away and put on hold and revamped because of one pandemic. Can we move? You need to have a 3-month, what you want to accomplish in 3 months, what you want to accomplish in 6 months, what you want to accomplish in 12 months. Because number one, God is doing things so much quicker than we thought because time is winding up. And so things are moving much faster than we thought. God is operating according to what he promised. God has shifted back to 3 or 4 years and start answering prayers we've been praying for together. Tonita said, we can't go to lunch together. Yeah, you can't go talk about people. You only do that when you come in frustrated, and then now you're frustrated at a boiling point, and now you at lunch want to talk about what's frustrating you. No, go to lunch to build yourself up to make it through the rest of your day. I'm going to talk about it in just a minute. Tonita, hang on. I'm going to tell you what you've been doing. Not you, but what people have been doing. Come on, Mike Fernandez. I'm going through it right now. That's why you're on the live, man. Let's go. Y'all ready? Come on, Emery Shelvin. Let's go. Dr. Torrance Porter, let's pull. You ready? Listen. You have to shift from this 3 and 4 and 5 and 10 years. The voting could change things. People's attitudes could change things. People not praying can change things. And your whole plan gets shifted out. The stock market could crash and change everything. Y'all got it? Can we move? You ready? So when you know that things can change so fast, don't set yourself up to lose anymore. Look back at your life. You've been setting yourself up to lose because you've been looking at something a certain way. You've been looking at it a certain area. No longer are we going to do it that way. We're going to change to a winning anyway process. I'm coming, Nick. I ain't forgot about you. I'm coming. I'm going to help you. Don't set yourself up to lose. Always plan to win. Even plan it in your preparation. Plan to win. And in case this don't work, this right here, not a plan B, just give yourself the opt out to opt back in. When traffic is on the freeway, sometimes those of us who are impatient don't stay on the freeway. We actually get off and go ahead of the light and get back on. Why is it we don't do it when it comes to the plans of our life? So what do? You should begin to set up a winning anyway mindset by how you handle the losing moments in your life. What? Explain it again. Come on, life coach, explain it again. You set up your winning anyway life by how you handle the losing moments. Hear me properly. You set up a winning anyway life by how you handle losing moments. Be careful, because too many of certain kind of moments can create that kind of life. The question is, can God trust your faith even in the losing moments? That's my question for you. Can God trust your faith even in the losing moments? How do you respond when you're losing? Do people get the worst of you or the God of you? See, you design your winning anyway life by the quality of the choices that you make. See, the choices you make, your choices will attract you to and attach you to either your dreams or disappointments. Your choices will it will attract you to and attach you to either your dreams or disappointments. It's totally up to you. The choice is yours. So, coach, since I've changed my perspective about myself, I've changed how I'm thinking. I'm open to winning. Losing is not an option for me. What can I do to change the choices in my life? I'm so glad you asked. I'm often hated because I teach and preach some of the same things over and over and over again. And most of the time it's because I'm looking spiritually at the lack of production in some people's lives. I'm looking at the lack of production in some people's lives. And so what I'm doing is I'm allowing the act of repetition to try and form a habit in their lives. Because sometimes new habits are needed when old patterns are being abolished. So I'm trying to repeat to get you to produce a habit. Are y'all ready? I'm gonna take a break. Say I'm ready. I'm coming, y'all. I won't be long. I'm closing right up in here. Say I'm ready. If you're ready, say I'm ready. I want you to take a deep breath and exhale. Say I'm ready. I also want everyone on here to like the post. Like or love the post. We have 56 people on and only 40 like the. I want you to like the post. Like or love it. Hit the like or red button. Come on, y'all ready? I see Nicole Albert's ready. Keith's ready. Lester Blunt's ready. Leslie Filipino's ready. Come on. Annette Nunez, come on. Leslie and Annette, come on. Y'all ready? First Lady ready. Roy Sells say, I'm ready. Yes, sir. I'm ready. I told you to Addison, she's ready. Y'all ready? Listen, let me give you this. It's going to sound a little different. It's going to sound real simple, but it's so simple that most of you flunked this one question test. Are you ready? Brianna say, I'm ready. Okay, let's go, Geraldine. Here we go. You ready? I'm going to help somebody. Raquel says, I'm ready. Okay, Chris Blake say ready. Carmen says ready. Pastor Bamberg still here. I thought you just came in late. I'm ready. Listen. Here's the deal. Let me help somebody. Please y'all don't judge me. I'm just giving my little Easter speech, okay? There's a difference in being busy and being productive. I see you, Brittany. There's a difference in being busy and being productive. There's a difference. Because people have confused busyness and productiveness. Come on, Nikki, I'm coming. Because busy is a schedule set for people who don't have anything to do. It's easy to say, I'm busy. But you have to judge your busyness by your productivity. Then you have to judge your productivity by your financial ability. Am I being productive in what I'm doing? See, Gerald, when I start this next coaching session, I already got my notes already on the financial piece. If everything you do financially, y'all, don't get mad at me, does not equal money, it does not equal a return, then you are just busy and not productive. Woo-hoo. It needs to have a value on it. Even if it gives you self-satisfaction, if it makes you rest better at night, so you're able to execute better in the morning, so you're able to do better at work, and at work you're able to get better productivity, then you're able to get better promotions, and they give you more money. Yes, you having self-satisfaction equals productivity. But if you're doing things and you can show no productivity, you're just somebody saying that you're busy with no productivity. And there is a difference. Watch this. I said it because productivity is when you have the results to show how busy you've been saying. There's a thin line, but there is a difference. There's a thin line, but there is a difference. You have to make everything equal a return to you. Whether it's an increase in wisdom, increase in faith, increase in finance, increase in growing your family. If there is no return, then you are not sowing into you or anybody else. You are just spending. There's a difference in spending and sowing. It's not my financial piece for winning anyway, but it's coming real soon. My coach actually gave me, I can't tell you what she gave me. I have a whole new outline for everything. So listen. The choices that you make are shaped by the quality of information that you receive and the quality state that you're in when you receive it. Nicole Albert, listen, I can give you millionaire information. But if you have hood mentality, you'll take that millionaire information, take it back to the hood and not get the best out of it. Come on, I'm trying, Deja. It determines what state you're in. Apostle Higgins says it like this. When someone is offended, they can't hear you. So when people are offended or ignore me, I stop talking to them. I can pray, but I stop talking because the reality of it is they can't hear me. So I'm not going to waste my words on a well that's closed up. When I throw my bucket into a well, I'm putting it in, I'm going deep in the well. This is me putting the pot in the well because I want to draw some out of the well that the person didn't know was there and me to be a blessing and refreshing for me and them. But when they close the well, it's a waste of my time to keep. No. And everything must be God implemented. If I can't put God in the front, if I can't ask God about it now, it's not worth my time. I'm going somewhere. I'm almost through, y'all. Oh, we at 49. I have about 11 minutes. Let's see if I can do it. Okay. The reason why your life is shaped by the choices you make and the quality of information you receive, and it's received by the quality state that you're in. Okay. Pastor Alma Bernberg knows when we go to Bishop Hilliard's, he gives major information early in the morning. And to Apostle Hilliard. And sometimes if you stayed up all night because you were excited about the night before and you don't know how to balance that and take notes and take notes and put the notes away and let it go, you will be up all night basking on something you received on Tuesday or Wednesday and Thursday. And by Friday morning, when he gives out this culmination of the whole package, because of the information is good, but because of the state that you're in, you're tired, you're sleepy, you're worn out. You can't even receive. You go ahead and buy the CD because you can't receive because you haven't learned how to manage and balance your life. A lot of you have wonderful things in your life and great people in your life, but because you haven't learned to balance your life, you end up falling asleep or falling off at the very time that you're receiving the culmination of what it is. And when your mind is unstable, you can hear the right thing wrong. When you're sleepy, you can hear the right thing wrong. When you have a lot of the enemy to speak offense in your ear, you hear the right thing wrong, because now your flesh is looking for a reason to justify its lack of growth, forgiveness, movement, going forward, and restoration. So you hear the right thing wrong. Okay, like you come in the house. Can I help somebody? Like you come, Pastor Ben would say, I'm telling the truth. I mean, and the word is good. It's 100% good. But once you get worn out because of how you are, you come to church and the word is like, bam. And you're like, oh, that's good. But you're so tired because the night before you were so excited about what you heard, you begin to execute before you completed the whole thing. Okay, here we go. Can we go? Can we go? I'm trying to finish. It's like you come into a house. I won't call nobody name. You come into a house and you're frustrated about work. You're frustrated about traffic. And when no one is in the house was at your job or in your traffic. But you're frustrated about those things. You come in, no one in the house was at either place you went. And then they greet you and say, what's wrong? And you say, what do you think is wrong? And I've been through traffic. I've been to work. And now you done went off on people who were not even present for your lack of instability, for your instability, for your mental instability, for even your spiritual instability. You mad at people. You mad at them. And all they ask you was, what's wrong? Now, let me show you the real unstable people. Are y'all ready? They're the ones that if nobody asks what's wrong, they say, don't nobody care. And then you have some that when somebody say, well, they ask what's wrong. Well, why they in my business? Because here's the deal. You just need something to be contentious about. You need something to argue about. So if they ask about you, then they're being nosy. If they don't ask, they don't care. There's nothing wrong with them. There's as unstableness and instability and insecurity in you. That's not a winning anyway life. That's a scratching on the carpet. You just scratching. You coming by. See, it's your faith and your mind that determines which choices that you make. Can I close now? Very good. I'm already here. If you understand that you have the Holy Spirit inside of you, you need to also understand that everything you need is already in you. The Bible says that God has given you everything that pertains to life and godliness. So you already have all the wisdom it takes to make wise decisions. You already have everything it takes to have life and godliness. You have all the wisdom it takes. Bishop Jake says like this, so's our apostle, that the oak tree is already in the acorn. That means you have to develop what you have. And that's why we got the word over and over and over and over and over, repetitiously. Be still. That's the word we got. Be still. Because it will enable you to stabilize your thinking when you're still. It will enable you to understand where you are. It will enable you to maintain where you are when you are able to be still. When somebody's doctor says be still, and somebody's job says be still, and an apostle calls me and says, God says be still, a spirit of stillness. And we prayed on Wednesday, still, and God says be still. Because God's trying to enable you to stabilize your thinking, to stabilize your spirit, to stabilize your move, to stabilize where you're going, so you can also see where you've been and put your mind in winning mode. I'm through. You can't allow anything else to reside in your mind when God puts you in winning mode. You have to have a real honest moment with yourself. Just you. I ain't talking about gossiping and talking. See, what the devil will do is get you real mad at the wrong people, and then you talk wrong about the right people to the wrong people. And then now you walk and live in fear because you're afraid that what you said that was wrong to the wrong people about the right people will now be exposed. And now you have to deal with what you said. Just go to God. Stop talking to people. Come on, Trish. Stop talking to people who don't have your answer. So what do? I'm closing with this. You simply do this. You plan to win. While you're building winning rep, you plan to win. Number two, I'm not even preaching. I'm just going forward. You plan to live better, which means I'm not doing what I did before. You plan to live better. How do I do it? You plan to live out of your expectations and not your fears. You put your faith in place and watch God do what he's going to do for your life. And watch God do exactly what he's planned to do for your life. Look, we have 55 minutes. I've done what I'm supposed to do. I want to make sure you're blessed in every area of your life, that you can build a winning anyway life. Yeah, it sounds like it's kind of mundane, but it's mundane when you're not winning. But when you see people that are winning, please don't get mad. Don't get mad at them when they've done the work. Don't get mad when they've looked at themselves in a new light. Yeah, that's it, First Lady. Planning. You must plan. Come on, man, Saeed. You got to win anyway. But listen, I want to encourage you to go like the Life Pastor Kyle YouTube page, because soon these will only be on that page. The ones that have a bunch of scripture and church and when God says will be on the church YouTube page as well. But a lot of my coaching is going to my YouTube page and going to be linked with my new website that's coming out, and linked with a whole bunch of new other opportunities for you to be one-on-one with Life Pastor Kyle and get you into a winning anyway mindset. It's very easy. When you have frustrations and plans in your life, you don't want to run your plans through anybody. You don't want to run your plans through somebody who does not have a heart for helping people to win. You want to run it through a filter that says, that's not going to help you to win. Move that right there and put these together. There it is. You have all the pieces, but these go together. Don't walk around with your fingers and your legs all, it's not hot. No. Spread that thing out and give yourself time to celebrate yourself and decide you're going to win anyway. And give yourself the best hand possible. Come on. This is Life Pastor Kyle. I am so excited about everything God is doing for you. Look, y'all, we survived the pandemic. You are an amazing person to have survived all of that. And so I want to make sure that you are blessed in every area of your life. If you desire to sow and you want to, and this word has really, 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 really blessed you, this coaching has blessed you, they can tell you, I used to charge for this. You can go to Life Pastor Kyle. That's my cash app. You want to be a blessing. It's not mandatory. You don't have to. It's just fun to do so. It's a blessing. God bless you, Pastor Alma Bernberg. It is such a blessing to be able to help people get beyond where they are and know that God has us. But on the other side, God has given people wisdom to help you through what it is you're going through. So in the midst of it all, know you can have all kinds of problems, all kinds of situations in your life. It does not matter what's going on in your life. You can win anyway. I'm so excited for what God's going to do. Look, meet us here tomorrow night, 6:00 for worship in the word. And then on Sunday, we're going to meet you back online again. Remember, online again, we'll be doing prayer from 11 to 12. That's online prayer. It's going to be major. We have an agenda. It's going to be awesome. Just, from 11 to 12 on Sunday. So meet us right back here online to do that. Look, it has been an amazing day already. I pray that you continue to have an amazing day and have an amazing life. And no matter where you are, I told you, I don't have I don't have, what do you call that thing? I don't have what's that thing called? I forgot what it's called. I know I don't have it. I don't even use it. I don't have TikTok, but I always stretch my hand for people of God and say, I agree with you in what you're doing in your life, your plans, your favor for your family, for your finance, for your future. I pray that God would bless every work of your hand, that everything you do would turn out to be a blessing to you and to those in the body of Christ. And so we simply say from here, God bless you. And no matter where you are, you can win anyway. See you when I see you. Peace.